Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to cover something, some a real basic thing inside the dashboard here, and we'll see what you guys think about this. It's a pretty neat part of Dubb. We talk about it a lot, but I'm going to jump into this right now. Let me just get in here. Okay, so let me share my screen and I want to show you this right here. This is something that a lot of people utilize. Um, but if they utilize it a little more, that would be good as well. Now, ChatGPT does an amazing job. We use it, a good amount. But within the Dove dashboard here, the team has put in an AI writing assistant. We've had it for a number of years now, but the one really neat thing about the AI writing assistant is the fact that it has a profile feature. And this is a strong part of the AI writing within Dove. The reason this is strong is because you can create different profiles for different parts of your audience. So in real estate, if I work for buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expireds, whatever the split is in my audience, I can set up specific profiles of that segment of my group, and then I can just choose it and then write something for them. So see how it says basic and sales right here? These are just two things that I have set up, but you can set up a number of these. So what you do is you click create profile, and then you just come in here and you start answering these questions. And when you start answering these questions, it's going to learn about you and your audience. And you can choose a preferred tone of communication. You can include emojis. You can use the have method, which is a writing structure that's very important in terms of it opens with a hook. It has a challenge or it talks about the challenge that the people might be having. And then it's like the best structure you can have in terms of your writing. Now, you also have prompts in here as well. Obviously, we have a good number of prompts. If I click write copy for a sales call on why video is the best for sales, choose a length, hit submit, and now it's going to take into account that have writing structure as it's giving me an answer, and it's going to take into account the profile preference I set up for a certain part of my audience. So when you're able to do this, Ira is going to remember if you're saying, you know what, I want to write a newsletter email going out to all my folks within my real estate universe. You just pick the real estate folks that you have in there for a preference. It's going to know it's them, and then you can put in there the structure and then send. So you have this right here that it kicks back to you, and you have some options here once it gives you the copy. You can preview it in a voice, an AI voice, it'll read it back to you. You can copy it to a clipboard, and you can copy it somewhere else. You can import it directly to scripts, which is right over here under assets inside Dubb. You can also import this to a voice video. This would be a scenario where if you didn't for some reason want to be on camera that day, maybe you're feeling under the weather or just, didn't want to be on camera, what you can do is it puts the script over here. You can choose an AI voice down here at the bottom, put a little photo over here to the right. It could be a picture of anything that you want. If it was a market update that's going out to everybody, maybe it's a photo of the neighborhood or a snapshot of the market, and you can click that here. And then what it's going to do is it's going to send this video out. And then if we hit preview, the animated GIF is going to be the image with a little waveform, and you're going to hear the AI's voice speaking to the person when they actually click on it. So when you click the preview button, it's going to show you what this would be like in terms of if someone clicked it and they begin to watch it. Now, again, this is for if you didn't want to be on camera, you didn't want to use your
Look,
voice.
tired of emails that vanish? A 60-second video cuts through the noise, grabs it.
And you can just send something like this, which is a little more engaging than a regular text message, and you're able to send something a little more impactful. You also can import this script to an avatar video if you didn't want to be on camera. We have a full avatar library right in here that you can choose from. You also can create your own avatar just by clicking here, give a good description, and you can create your own. And then you also can choose the AI voice. And when this is created, it's going to create an avatar that you can use across all kinds of things, screen recordings, on top of videos, whatever you would like. Because the avatar, really a choice of using the avatar is, does it want to be administrative? Does it want to be educational? Does it want to be something where it's on a sales aspect of what you're doing? So it's really kind of important for the person to realize what's the role of the avatar in terms of how I want it to represent my company, and in terms of what questions it can answer as well, and what it visually looks like. When you create your own little character in there, you can have that be the person that speaks to a certain segment of your audience. You can do all that kind of stuff. But from a writing perspective, using the AI writer within the Dubb dashboard that I was just showing, that's a nice way to create profiles of different parts of your audience And then when you're writing something for them, you just have to pick the segment that you want to write it for. Hey, today I'm working on my sellers. I'm going to click my seller preference profile. Ira is going to remember that. I'm going to select the have method writing structure, which means open with a hook and all that good stuff. And then all I have to do is choose a length, and I got my copy. And then I can put it across anything I want to put it across of. So very important in terms of the writing. In terms of the writing, either it's put out to an avatar or it's put out for a script for yourself, but it's going to be a preference to the audience that you're on. Now, inside the dashboard in general, if you haven't used this yet, this is something that is within the dashboard that the team has done a good update on, where when you're inside of Dubb, our little friend up here, Otto, over here to the right of the profile picture, if you select that there, this can do a number of things in here. So Otto, if I say, what are the best recruiting videos to make for prospects? If I ask that question, because you can ask a strategy type question, I could ask, how do I use the Dubb desktop app? So you can either ask questions that are related to how to use the software within Dubb or whatever you're trying to do, or you can ask a bigger question, something like this. And the team educated Otto on the point where it can really give good detailed answers. As you can see here, it's popping the answer back right now. It also can be used for updating contacts, creating tasks within inside of Dubb. So Auto is a nice little assistant that's right inside the Dubb area that you can use and take advantage of when you're kind of popping around inside the platform. As you can see, it gave a good detailed answer right here. In fact, it's still giving it. And then typically at the end, it'll give some links as well. But these nice thorough answers you can get when you don't have to leave the dashboard. You can use all of this right in here. And then it always gives the standard resource links that are down here when you're doing something like this. Now, if you want to close Auto, it's right over here at the top. Select the face, it'll close it, click it again to open, and you're able to keep using that resource. The other part of this is if you're not a Dubb partner, this is a big reminder to click apply now and create your referral link. 30% recurring commissions on anyone you share that link with. We're very supportive of the partners. So if you ever get a group of people together in one little Zoom area, everyone's herded together in a group, you can always let me know. I can always come in and pitch for you. You can always invite them in here, dubb.com/T. They can come in here and learn about Dubb, and then we'll take it from there. The other thing is when you think about Dubb in general, as far as whatever plan you're on, whether it's Pro Plus, whether it's Pro, how do I get a free account? Well, if you get 4 or 5 people to get to Dubb, you got a free account, and then you can go beyond that. Obviously, we have partners that do that. But if you know 4 or 5 professional contacts and you're a heavy user of Dubb, you make your videos, you love it, it's easy to talk about something you use all the time because you're using it. But if you are just kind of using Dubb and you're paying for the service, why not see if you have 4 or 5 professional contacts that would want to use something like Dubb, and they can come in here and then we can do our thing in the live training, get them closed for you, and it would help them and it would help you get a free account where we end up paying you, which is pretty neat. Um, let's see. So let me pop over. I know there's only just a few people in here today. Hey, Ina, if you can hear me okay.
Hey.
I just want to find Jai. Welcome back, my friend. Dell's in here. Tony is hasn't been in a while. Tony and I chatted a while back. He's a super sweet guy. He's at real estate out of Chicago. Jai, anything on your mind? I know we got a little smaller crowd in here today. Anything you just pop it in, or you got something specific on your mind? If you want to say hi, Jai, you can if you want to. If not, you might be multitasking. Um, and then also Dell, if you're in here as well, I see you're in here. I think you were in here yesterday or the day before, and I think you've been in here a number of times as well. So if you want to say hello, Dell, you can unmute yourself if you want to, or you can put in the chat something that you're looking to check out today. That would be great since we do have a smaller group right now. So let's see. Dell, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can. Thank you, Rob. I've just been watching you every day, just trying to learn. So I'm going to put myself to the test this afternoon and get in there and move around a little bit.
Okay, well, if you want to, here's the email address right here. This is feedback at Dubb. I'm putting it in the chat right now. If you want to, totally up to you. If you want to just do a test in the styles that we talked about, I think we talked about a LinkedIn one and a webcam one. I think those were the two, reaching out to the managers and the frontline folks, I think, right, Del?
Right. Don't know that I'm there yet,
Well,
but
if you get there,
trying.
feel free
if
to.
I get there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I just got to navigate the site. And when I feel like I can navigate the site a little better, I think I'll feel comfortable moving forward.
Well, I'll show you. Let me ask you this: have you had your setup call yet with the team? Did you get on? Have you on a paid plan yet? Or are you in the free trial? Where are you kind of at in the journey?
I paid my for the year.
Okay.
So
So did you get your?
I'm official.
Hey, I love it. The pro. Did you get on? Did you get a setup call with the team yet? Did you meet with the team to get your buttons and pages set up?
We did, and I didn't have everything in front of me. I was not prepared to. So, friend Valerie went in with me and we set some stuff up. So I think we got it done.
Okay. So
My
let me
profile.
perfect. So let me just show you this, just in general. Like you mentioned, just kind of navigation in general. Let me just pop around here and I'll show you this really quick. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Oh, there you go. You should be able to see it now. No? Can you see it?
I'm just seeing the big D in the middle of how do I get you back on and get me off? I
Here,
wasn't prepared to be on camera today.
let me reshare here. Here we go. Ina, can you see my?
Okay,
Let's see
I
what.
can see
It
you.
says here Rob has started screen sharing, but nothing is showing up yet. There you
Huh.
go.
Okay, cool. Took a little time. Let's go. All right, there it is. So
Let's
basically,
go.
yeah, I don't know, weird. Okay, so navigating the site a little bit, though. So when you're in here, just video library is here. When you have your video library, this is a little kind of video here that kind of shows you around, explains it a little bit. It always pops up. But whenever you have your video library here, you can add tags if you want to your videos, favorites. You have a little three dot menu below here where you can clone a video. In other words, make a copy of it if you need to. You can copy the URL. You can delete a video. When you actually select a video, what you can do is you can come in here and do a number of things on this edit page, which we have the trainings on. But you can edit a video right down here. If you need to chop something out of the video, you can. You have analytics where you can learn about what's on the video. You have your design, what the video looks like. So there's a lot of things in customizations you can do. When you look at a video landing page in general, you just want to make sure that you have your playlist videos over here, and you want to make sure that you have your buttons down here for people to do stuff. So the most basic thing is sending a video out, making sure you have your playlist videos. If you do have them, usually one video about what you do and your products and services is always great. You record it once. And then having the buttons below so someone can actually do something in here. So just to make sure you have those, what you would do is within the dashboard, over here under assets, you just come in here and you click calls to action. These are the buttons below the video. So when you come in here and select this, again, this little video tells you how to do this. But these are all the different buttons we have for a ton of stuff for different things. So all you have to do to
When
create
I
an
click on the left where you are right now, it will give me some learning videos there.
yeah,
A brief explanation.
yep, you can just close that. So when you get these pop-ups like this, you can click close, do not show again, and just or the X at the top. Can you see that right there?
Okay.
Yep, to just close those if you want to.
I have a really good script ready for just a short video to do.
Oh, nice. So you have your
Um,
scripts in here. So
I
you have
have it
a script.
ready. So
Nice.
I want to put it into the teleprompter and then start practicing it.
Okay, so let's just do that. That would be a good thing to focus on. So what you want to do is open up your webcam here, your red camera icon.
Uh-huh.
That's going to open up your webcam, just like this. And then to
Right.
add that teleprompter, what you're going to do is you're going to click above you, up in here. When you click in here, that should bring your script up. Especially if you only have one script, it should just show right here. And then all you have to do is click the script. It will show up here. Select your desired speed. You can adjust this up or down. And then hit the play button. See if you like the speed, your normal speaking speed. And then you
Tell
can,
me again where to click for the teleprompter above
yep,
the
right here. See,
screen.
yeah, see the white area here at the
All
top.
right.
Yep.
Okay, right here.
Yep. Click
Okay.
right in there. And then
Yes.
script should show. Does it show?
Yes.
Okay. So just select that script and then it should look like this. Do you have that?
Yes.
Okay. Then you want to choose a speed. So you got to play with this a little bit. So just go up and down for your speed, hit the play button. And then when you hit the play button, you just got to make sure, you're not talking too fast or too slow. Just kind of play with it a little bit to get that natural kind of pace to your voice. And then if you want to back the text off, it's this little button right here. So like this, I would go in to get a more natural flow. I think probably this right here is probably pretty good because your eyes aren't traveling too far back and forth when you're reading the sentences.
Hmm.
If you go too far back like this, then your eyes are moving more left to right. So it makes more
Right.
sense if you can go in just a little bit closer. Now, when you are ready to go, just hit the play button here. I mean, the record button right here. Select it. You're going to get your 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Where's the record button?
Yep. So I'll show you again. So let me delete this here. Okay. So see the red circle right in the middle, right here?
Right in the middle.
Yep.
Yes.
That's it. So when you're ready, click this button. It's going to give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown. And then you begin reading your script and going.
Okay.
Now, you can, if you want to, hit the pause button. Like maybe you want to read just the first couple sentences. You can click pause, stop, and then when you're ready, click resume, and you can keep going if you want to.
Okay.
I very rarely do that. Once I'm going, unless it's something, super long. And then if
Right.
you want to delete it, it's the red X. And when the
Right.
red X is going to ask you, are you sure? Now,
Okay.
if you want to save it into Dubb, okay, you like this video, you want to save it into the platform, select the check mark right here. Select
Okay.
that there. That's going to save it into Dubb, and that's going to take you to the video edit page inside of Dubb where you can do a number of things that we talked about. But that'll get you there. Okay.
All
Now,
right.
if you want to just simply send this, like you're like, you want to send it over to say, hey, check this video out that I did, right? All you need to do is open up email. Do you have Outlook or Gmail, Del? Del, do you have Outlook or Gmail? Do you know?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gmail. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just make sure you have the word video in the subject line, first thing that they read. Have your, the stuff we talked about, have that nice hook subject line, and then have just a little bit of text in terms of why they should watch the video. To drop the video in, all you would have to do is just select this button right here, or you can do it from within Dubb. Now, this little button is going to show up in Gmail when you have the Dubb Chrome extension. So all you have to do is Google Dubb Chrome extension, and it will show you how to pin this up here. Do you have that already, Del? This little button?
Yeah. I mean, I think I haven't been in the site for a couple of days,
Okay.
so
Okay. So
then
if you have
yeah.
that there, if you have it here and signed in, then this little button's going to show up. And if you click here, you have the ability to record your video. Like you could just record your video right here and drop it in if you wanted to. But we already recorded it within Dubb. So what we're going to do is just turn our camera off with the little button there. And there's the video. See it down to the bottom right? Me scrolling through
Mhm.
the videos. There it is. And then all you have to do is click advanced options, put the email of the person you're sending it to, and then come in here. Maybe want to add a little personalization text like this, whatever you want to type, and then click insert video, and it's going to drop it in just like that. And you can do that all from right within Gmail. Now,
Okay.
you also can do it from inside Dubb. So any video that you select inside of here, you can just select the big blue share and send button, which is right here next to any video that you select. So click this here. You can do the same thing. Put the email in for tracking, add a little personalization text, click copy for email, this big button, and then come right back over to your email. And it's just a paste and just paste it. And there it is. So you can do that one of two ways. But that would be the most simplistic way you could do it in terms of the straightforward way, right from the webcam, something like that. The other videos that we talk about where we hold up the phone and you have the name or you have the question,
Right.
personally think those are great to do. But if you want to do just a quick practice one with you reading the teleprompter or something like that, just send it over when you feel like you want to.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But I feel
Okay.
like that would be the
Every
first
time I
step.
go over this process, it helps.
Yeah, yeah, but I think that's the first step, just getting that first part down and just practice sending it. That's
Right.
file, practice send. And like I said, you can use me as the guinea pig. Just send it over. Say, hey, Rob, whatever, send it over, and we can go from there. When you feel comfortable, then you can send it out.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, Del. Let's see. So I saw a few people pop in. We were going here. I know that see Jamie came in, Dion came in, David popped in, Terry. So folks that just kind of came in, if you don't mind putting a one in the chat if you're new to Dubb, two if you're returning, that would just be helpful in terms of knowing where you're at kind of in the journey. And if you want to put your industry in there as well, that'd be great. Let's see. Tony, as everyone's doing that, Tony, I saw your question in there. So should I be adding video to any contact I make to prospects? So yeah, Tony, like, and Tony's in real estate, everybody, but yeah, any, I would look at it this way. If you're reaching out to a prospect and it's a completely cold outreach, like they've never heard of you, they don't know who you are, it's some kind of outreach that you're doing, it's cold and it's by email, I would always split test sending a bunch of emails with no video, with a nice hook in there and a nice hook inside the body that says, hey, it makes a statement, then asks a question. And if that person responds from your question within the email, then send them a video. I would also do a separate send that's one video that you record one time and send it out to all the prospects. Put video in the subject line in the email, like we always talk about, and then just see which one does better. Because cold is, cold is cold. You got to kind of test it out and see how it goes, and then see how they respond. If someone took an action, like they were a prospect where they filled out a third-party form or they did something so that you got their information. They're expecting someone to reach out to them, whether it's in mortgage or real estate or whatever it is. Then yes, you should send a video because their initial context, if they're coming from a number of different places and you're the only person that sends a video, I mean, that immediately is gonna stand out. But again, this is all part of the holistic omni-channel approach that we talk about all the time, which is call, text, email. I mean, there's probably about between 6 to 10 touch points per prospect, where if people are busy and they're doing other things, they're on their phone, they're looking at videos, they're working, they're traveling around, they might have missed your 3 or 4 attempts before that. So that's something to think about just in terms of your touch points. But yes, definitely send a video. Um, Jamie, I saw that you said been on Dubb for a while, real estate. Okay, cool. Jamie, let me come over to you really quickly. I just want to pop over to you. You can unmute yourself if you want to. If not, you can say in the chat. Just want to know how it's going so far since you've had Dubb for a little bit. Just want to get a little feedback from you. If you want to, you can unmute and say hi. Hey, Jamie.
Yeah, actually, it's pronounced Jaime.
Oh, sorry, Jamie. Hey, how you doing?
No worries, man. No worries. I get it all the time. No, I've been using Dub for probably good, so I want to say 3 years now for real
Oh,
estate. So we do a lot of email marketing on it. Actually, we use the text feature as well because we have a group ourselves within EXP that we facilitate. That's pretty much all remote. So
yeah.
the text actually works a lot better than most of our other stuff that we try to use through our other channels, and this one just seems to work seamlessly.
You
And
mean
same with our emails, so we use it a lot, especially with the emails. Um, we have weekly Zoom meetings that we record
yeah,
and trainings, and then we also upload those into Dubb so that our group can see them later on. So
that's
it works
great.
fantastic.
Do you ever do the do you ever use the desktop app where you kind of have the Zoom recording and you're on top kind of talking about it in a bubble or something like that and then letting it play, or do you just kind of show the meeting?
Yeah, we just showed the meeting. I've never done that before. I haven't got to that point yet. So that's some of the stuff that you're showing right now is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of, my favorite tech that Dubb has built, and I've told Ruben and Darius this and the team all the time. I love the desktop app. Like it does so much. And my favorite feature is what's it called? Narrator feature, where you can play a pre-recorded video on
Hmm.
top of anything. And when I do me personally, Ruben sometimes just he goes live and he does this stuff. I personally like to, if I'm doing like a YouTube video about a comparison or something, I really like writing the script, putting it, recording it, and then just putting on top of whatever I want to put it on top of. It's pretty neat if you haven't used it.
Yeah, I've not used that yet. Well, the person that's training me knows all this stuff, and he hasn't taught me that yet. So
Yeah. Well, you
I'm gonna
probably,
have a conversation with them now.
yeah, I would say the use case is the biggest thing. And probably with you, I think if real estate use case, do you guys do buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expireds, all of them, or just who do you kind of focus on?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically what we do is we supply leads for our agents
Yep.
and we do the trainings where we're actually helping them out in any kind of situations they're dealing with, whether it's marketing,
Yep.
you know, transactions, all that good stuff. Because, you know, EXP, we're remote. So a lot of our agents are from different areas. So this helps out a lot. So if they're not able to come to the meetings, they're able to see them. The trainings, I know that we also have a lot of the training videos. So a lot of those common questions,
Yeah.
you know, that they have, it's like just go to our catalog and you can go in there and just, you know, look at the trainings and you'll get your answer right then and there. So it's very helpful.
You could do is the catalog part of a site or is it like a doc or like a Canva thing they go through? Is it part of like a site?
No, I think it's the catalog is just the stuff that you guys have, to be honest with you.
Oh, got it.
And then
Okay.
we just have like, what do you, a link tree,
Yep.
and then it just goes to that particular video.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think, the biggest thing is with any of these videos, like I'll show you the quick, and this is for everybody too, like just the quick difference with screen recordings, like desktop app and Chrome, because this right here, let me show you this right here. When you look at this, and this is real estate related, but this could be any industry. But if you look at, I mean, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So this right here, basic Chrome extension screen recorder. You can see it's obviously a market update. You can see the tab. You can see me pointing at it. It couldn't be any more straightforward. But the Chrome extension is browser based. So like if I was over here and I had a website pulled up, in this case, it's the market update. When you have the Chrome extension, it's this little button here, and this is going to put me directly on the screen. Now, when I'm on here and I hit record, I'm doing it live. Like I'm hitting record and I'm talking, I'm moving, I'm doing my thing. That's what you do with the Chrome. You're doing it as you record it.
Yeah.
Dubb narrator, this is where there are two differences. So if I go back over here to the email, let me show you what the desktop app looks like. So with this, this one. Okay. So this one here is zoomed in on that same page. So it's not just the whole tab, it's pushed in on something specific. And
Hmm.
this is a pre-recorded video that I did, not while I was on the page. I opened my webcam, had a teleprompter, delivered what I wanted, and then I put it on top of it. So it's pretty specific and cool when you can do stuff like this. Because if you look at the two examples, this is a tab, me recording it live at the same time I hit record. And this is already pre-recorded in the bubble, and I can crop myself in.
I
So if I was over here and I closed the Chrome and I went down here, I'm like, oh man, what's a good, all right, maybe I want to focus on this thing like I did before. How I did that was I got the Dubb desktop app. Do you have the desktop app?
you know what? I don't. I just have the online. I go on and yeah.
If you get a chance, it's again, it's pretty awesome. Let me show you what this looks like. Let me reopen this. So just Google Dubb desktop app, and when you
Okay.
get it, you'll get this little menu right here. And
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go narrator video to show you what this looks like. So let's pretend I already recorded from my webcam. Let's pretend that this video right here. Well, let's go this one. Go to live training. Let's pretend it's this one that I already recorded. It's about the market update. Maybe it's like a minute long, minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever it is. But I already did it. So I can select this here. And now I can put this wherever I want. I can change my shapes. I'm going to go circle. I'm going to bring myself over here and see this red slash right here. See this red slash in the square up here at the
Yeah.
top? That controls the borders of what you're recording. So if I was to hit record right now and the red slash is there, it would show my entire desktop screen. It would get everything.
Right.
But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to uncheck the little red thing there and see this drop down where you have choices.
Yeah.
Right now it's on 9 by 16, which is for social media, portrait
Right.
version, right? But I can go landscape. I'm going to go custom. Now, custom means I can crop now. So what I can do is I can come in here and I can get very specific about what I want to show, like this. So I can go like this, reframe it, move in like this, come in here. And now I can also use the annotation tool to point to what the number is I want to show and make really, really obvious for my animated GIF when someone sees this. So there we go right there, right? So now
Yeah.
all I have to do is hit record, and the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking.
Really?
Make your
That's
sales
cool.
video smoother and more professional, and most importantly, authentic. And then I can pause, right? I can pause. I can turn off the annotation, right? Hit resume, and now I'm going to scroll. Watch. Oh, shoot, I had the save mark. Anyway, I hit the check mark and it saves the clip. And then with the desktop app, you can put these clips together. So
Hmm.
what I can do is I got my clip right here that I can play. Want
Really?
to make your sales videos smooth? Yeah. And now I even have three creative choices. See these little icons down here at the bottom?
Yeah.
If I want to keep building my clips, let's just say I want to talk to the camera really quick for a second. I'm going to hit the webcam link down below. It's going to open up my webcam and I'm going to go something like this. Watch, I'll show you. Let me redo this again. Hold on one second. For some reason, my webcam is having an issue. Anyway, imagine that I'm on screen right here and I'm talking about something. Anyway, your face would be here. So let me go back to webcam. I'll do it again, see if it opens up right. There we go. So imagine I hit record and I'm like this. That number that you just looked at that I showed you, this is why this is important. And I'm talking about it. Hit the check mark. And now, let me delete this one. Now you go from this, talking open about this number, to talking to the camera right away about what it means. And then you can go right back to where you were just by hitting narrator video, brings you right back. You can merge the clips together into one video, and then you can edit the video, save it, and send it. So this is a really nice way if you want to get very specific in terms of cropping and putting a pre-recorded video on top of something. It's pretty neat.
All right. Now my editing skills just kicked in.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah. So yeah, I mean, like for me, I always think about what does the animated GIF look like? What's
Yeah.
interesting about the GIF? Like if I got a market update from you about something or about leads, what is it about that GIF that makes me want to be like, oh, that's interesting. That's what that video is going to be about, you know?
Hmm.
You could even take a certain part if you wanted to. I mean, you don't have to do this, but when you get those Zoom meetings into Dubb, because most of the people are going to open it and watch it. But I mean, you could, if you wanted to, do a quick clip where you go to the most important part of the Zoom meeting and you use the desktop app and you're pointing at it. So when they
Right.
see it, they see the Zoom meeting and what you were talking about. Anyway, just some creative
Nice.
stuff you can do.
And you said go to the online and look for, was it Dub
Yeah, Dubb
desktop?
Dubb desktop app. And then when you get it into Google and you get there to the site, it'll say, do you want to download for Mac or PC? So
Okay. And that'll give me the extension as well.
no, the extension's different. You just have to Google Dubb Chrome extension.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And those are the two things that are nice. Chrome is nice because it's nice and quick. You click it, opens up, you're right there. Desktop, you got to open it up and do a little stuff, but I think it's worth it. I love the desktop app. So, yeah.
Appreciate
Anyway,
it. Thank you.
yeah, yeah. Thanks for coming in, Javi. Appreciate it. And thanks for staying with us for a number of years now. It's awesome. It's very cool. Let's see. Who else put something in the chat here? Let's see. Dion, let me come over to Dion really quick. I know you had a one-ish two in there, which is always good. Dion, your name looks familiar for some reason. Didn't you and I chat? Maybe we did. It's Hi, Dion. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, yes, we have chatted before. One is yeah, I've had the in the past years for a month or two, and then I had went to I believe Bomb Bomb.
Yeah.
But that's been some years, and then I came back to Dub in I believe August. So right now I'm just learning the tools all over again and all the new features, and hopefully implement them this week because I haven't implemented. Yeah. So I'm new.
Hey, welcome back. You're new-ish, like you said. You're welcome back. You went on a Dubb vacation and now you're back.
Yes.
That's perfect. What I would imagine real estate? Yeah, that's what you
Yes, real estate.
Okay. Are you buyers, sellers, or who do you work with?
I do both.
Okay.
I've been licensed for about 17 years in the greater Houston area or Texas, and I have buyers, sellers, investors. So right now, my investors are buying houses and turn them into rentals. And so I'm coming up with video to kind of send, because rentals can take a little bit more time than they need to. So
Yeah.
if I could just pre-record the steps on I need them to do next and what all they need to provide. And so that's what I'm working on is just the process for renters, and then also the process for some of my investors that are buying in the state of Texas for the first time and what they need to do for their LLCs and things like that. So it's a lot of information that I just want to have it pre-recorded
Yep.
and to the point. And then for my sellers, my weekly market updates about how, the showings are going and things like that. I just trying to have it all automated. Yeah.
Yeah, and just like, from a style perspective, just can you see my screen?
Yes.
Like we talked about this, hey, the steps to do, like you said, the steps to, getting the renting process going or looking to invest, like anything like this, anything where you're on the screen, like we were just looking at, you know what I mean? All these are visual things that really, really stand out. You could even do, locally, the building sites and homes that are going up, you could even do something where if you grab the Dubb mobile app, you could be out and about and use the picture-in-picture function and say, hey, this is, what it could look like at the end in terms of the renting, or something,
Yeah, definitely.
So those are the visuals, I think, like, but starting out and saying going this week, do you kind of know a style that you want to do? Do you want to do direct to webcam, or how do you plan on recording them?
Um, I like that feature that you just said, that picture in the picture, like say that I have a lot of new construction.
Hmm.
Some of my new construction is staged through Chat GPT.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to show, okay, this is what it looks like and this is what it could look like. And then I'm explaining it and then put that on my social media
Oh, perfect.
stories.
Nice.
Yeah,
Perfect. All right, then I would do this. Let me just show you this how to do this. So what you would do is, and then do you have iPhone or Android or what do you have?
iPhone.
Okay. So when you're in here, I'll just show you how to do that real quick. So you're in the mobile app, and then you're going to click the blue camera icon at the bottom. That's going to open up your camera. You might be here. It might default for 1 minute. I always slide it over to 10 just so you don't get cut off when you're recording. And then if you don't have the countdown timer on, I would put that on. It's right over here. I put 3 seconds. I think it's a good amount of time. If you want a reminder about what these icons are, hit the tooltip, the little eye at the top. And when you do that, see how this shows up? It
Mhm.
kind of reminds you what everything is. It's going to be the PIP camera, picture in picture. That's what you want. So when you do that, it's going to be like this. I'm going to select it here, and then it would be like this. It would show what's in front of you. You're going to move this, make yourself bigger, smaller, whatever you want. Put yourself in a position. You can zoom in like this too as well. And then just hit record and record your clip. But I would think about placement, but you could do clips. The important thing is clips. Like say this was a shot of the house, right? You could, or the property from the outside. You could hit record here. And then you could immediately start with, hey, listen, I want to show you this property, blah, blah, blah. Let me zoom in here. The front of the property looks like this. And then stop recording. There's your clip, right? See how the clip is right there? That's your first clip. And then you could always just do a quick one where you record just you, just hit record and say, all right, so now we're actually going to go inside. And I want to show you some different things in here. And this is why this is important. That's your next clip. And then use picture in picture again down here at the bottom. Now you're inside. You record that clip. And maybe for this one, you want to make yourself in a different spot just so it's visually different looking, when you're showing what you want to show. And then the last one, what you could do is you could use the virtual background. So maybe at the end, you can click this here, and let's just pretend this is like a listing of the place, right? You can hit record, and you could say, and as a reminder, here's the listing online. This is where it is, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got this kind of cool little video that you can put together. Hit the blue button at the top right. It'll merge all the clips. And then you'll have the automatic one downloaded to your phone, the finished MP4. That you can listen, I want to show you this prop because a lot of the social sites want you to upload the MP4s, the natural video.
Yeah.
So, but that makes sense?
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna try to get it done. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it by Thursday. I'm gonna do the clip.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm taking a note. By Thursday. Hold on. By
by Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. Bug Dion to say send me the video. Okay, got it. All right. So if you want to, like I said, send it over to us. We love seeing that stuff. Feedback at Dubb. If you want to. Yeah.
Thank you. Will do.
Yeah, cool. Any other questions while I got you? Anything else on your mind?
No.
Okay, awesome. Sweet. I love it. Let's see. David, I saw you had popped in as well. David, if you want to say hi, feel free if you'd like to. If not, you can.
Sure.
Hey, David, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. I was trying to find the unmute until now.
What's going on, David? I saw you're in real estate.
Oh, dude. I was on this call maybe a year ago and with the intent of utilizing and putting our systems into place. It's now almost inevitable that it's time to put my Dubb to use. So either way, you guys have been peppering me, and I finally said, okay, click the link because I know I saw what I saw last year, but this is so much different and I'm liking it. So I have so many ideas right now that I never had a year ago, and your presentation then was perfect. So I'm ready to get stepping on the Dubb use in my business. And now that I can play around with a little more confidence
Yeah.
is probably where I'm at. right?
Yeah.
42 years of understanding technology.
Yeah.
I've had the latest and greatest for 42 years.
Awesome.
It just, you know, and so when you guys came along, he was like, well, that makes sense. My broker wants it. Everybody's going to use it. I'm just, you know, one of the laggers. It's okay. I've got enough to make up on that time. So,
That's awesome. Hey, welcome
yeah.
back. Welcome back.
Oh, absolutely. I never really left. I mean, I logged right in. I was like, cool. It accepts my password still,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hey, that's like the
Uh,
when sports players win comeback at the Player of the Year award. Sometimes players are like, "Hey, comeback, where did I go?"
right. I
Right.
never felt like I ever left.
Yeah.
And yet, um, yeah, this is the power of today. And people want interaction.
Yeah. Yeah.
This just gives them that little bit more. It's really more of an emotional roller coaster for all real estate purchases.
Yeah.
And the roller coaster goes so many directions. This one seems to help me to focus my client, and I can't wait to try it. So,
Love it. Thank you for the kind words,
yes,
my friend. And by the way, I just put into the chat. I just put in there.
there it
When you
is.
have some time, go to Dubb support, check out the most recent trainings. You know, we do a kind of
Right.
detailed walkthrough. Just when you can, that'll give you kind of a big update on a lot of stuff.
Oh, sir, I'm already subscribed now.
Love it. Sweet.
You know, the iPad M1, what's it, 4 years old now? I love my iPad. Are you kidding?
Sweet.
This is life, 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 life. And this will work with my two iPhones and my iPad.
Yeah, it's
I
like
love
having
it.
a big phone. The iPad, like the big phone. That's cool. Sweet.
Thank you.
Thanks, David. Appreciate it.
Sure.
Um, so does anybody have anything before we head out to the day? I know we got a little smaller group here today, but we covered some good stuff in there that people can use. But anything on anybody's mind before we head out into the other Zoom rooms throughout the day today? Anybody? 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 That's our world, the Zoom rooms. Like we're never physically, sometimes it's in person, but we literally go from Zoom to Zoom to Zoom. So
Yes.
anybody's mind? Anybody? Last call. Going once, going twice, going thrice.
Thank you.
Peace.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in, everybody. We really appreciate it. And we look forward to seeing you coming back again for some more. And go to YouTube support, go to that link, and we got a lot of cool stuff on there. So, and feedback at Dubb, send us videos. All right, guys.
Yes.
We'll see you
Thank
All
you.
right,
soon.
guys. Have a
Bye.
good one. Bye.